Alright, we're streaming. Welcome to the stream. We will be starting shortly. Those of you who are watching this after the stream is already over, I will be putting hot links, some sort of links, timestamps. I will be putting timestamps in the description for your convenience. For the time being, I'm going to kind of sit here and wait for people to show up. Because after all, I need a crowd. Crowds are nice, except when they're not. By the way, I have remembered to actually have music during the wait this time. I kinda cheating. I have a YouTube video playing in the background with the music from the Super Game Boy credits. Hello, insufferable gamer. I'm kind of looking forward to today's stream myself. A little bit more Mania, where I hopefully won't get stuck. And of course there's Mario Brothers Deluxe. And then there's Killer Tomatoes. The game probably won't be anywhere near as interesting as the title makes it sound. I have not seen the movie or the cartoon. I'm familiar with them. Five o'clock. I'll just let this YouTube video finish playing and then we'll start. It's like 4.5 minutes long. Oh, well, there we go. Alright. The little music track has finished playing, so we can go ahead and get started. Hello, everyone! Welcome to Game Boy Wednesdays. Today, I am going to be playing 3 different Game Boy games. One of the games I'll be playing today was the popular vote from last week. And at the end of today's stream, you guys can vote for which of today's 3 games I will play next week. Now then, I just got Super Mario Maker. I'm actually going to be streaming that this Friday, and so to kind of tie in with the event, I decided to do Super Mario Brothers Deluxe. So let me load that up. Super Mario Brothers Deluxe. Now, in my opinion, this is probably the best version of the original Super Mario Brothers. So long as you don't mind the screen crunch. If you don't know what I mean by screen crunch, we'll get to that momentarily. Let's go ahead and kind of look around here. Got the original 1985 game, which we will be going to momentarily. The challenge mode, which we don't have anything unlocked yet, so we're going to kind of skip it. Versus game, which requires a second Game Boy and a second copy of this game, and preferably a second person. None of which I have, so we're going to be skipping that too. Let's go to records. There's the high scores for both the main game and the challenge mode thing. I don't know why you have to have a records page for this when you could probably see the records just got it going in here, but whatever. If we go to the album, it's a photo album. There's a whole lot of pictures in this game to unlock. I don't plan on unlocking them all, this is only going to be going on for a half hour. And last, there's the toy box. We got a calendar, which isn't really very useful considering... Well, we can do that at least. But considering this game doesn't actually keep track of the time and day, it's kind of useless. Anyway, aside from that, we also got fortune telling. Which card do I want? I'm gonna pick that one. Very lucky. Words of the wise cast fears aside. Let's try again. There's one that I want to get. Kick shells may bounce back. Good to know. Alright, one more. Nah, nut bunnies. Alright, well, the reason why I was trying to go through that is because one of the fortune teller things kind of gives you a 5-up. I don't know if it actually gives you 5 extra lives or if it's just for show. Anyway, let's go ahead and start the original 1985 game. We're going to go ahead and head here. Now, interestingly enough, this game has a world map, even though the original Super Mario Bros. Didn't have one, so there's a little nice touch. Now, let's get started. So, as we try not to die to the first Goomba, you'll probably notice right off the bat what I mean by screen crunch. So, the border that I got around this screen, including that's the size of an actual TV screen, which is what Super Mario Bros. Was originally made for. Of course, this is the Game Boy Color. The screen within the border is the Game Boy Color screen. The Game Boy Color screen is a heck of a lot smaller than a TV screen. And so, a whole lot gets cut off. Now, nice thing is, if you press up and down on the directional pad, you can move the camera around, and if you press select, well, it won't work here. If you press select, you can move the camera way out in front, so that's kind of handy. I prefer to just keep it as is. So, yeah, screen crunch is pretty bad, but as long as you don't mind the screen crunch, with all the features this game has, it's worthwhile. I mean, admittedly, the features that I showed off aren't that special. I mean, a calendar. But there's actually a couple of unlockable things, and I'm actually going to be trying to get at least one of the unlockables for this playthrough. In order to do that, I have to beat the game with a score of at least 100,000 points. So, in order to do that within the amount of time that I have, I'm only playing this game for a half hour before the next game, I'm going to kind of speed along a little and take whatever shortcuts I can. Which means that I'm actually going to be taking some warp points, going into warp zones. That's actually going to be pretty interesting for me, because I almost never go for the warp zones. By the way, if you come up here and hit this block here, there's a 1-up inside. But yeah, I normally play through the entire game, so it's going to be kind of interesting for me taking the warp zones and skipping entire worlds. So, let's see here. Over here was the exit to the level, but if you go above the level, you come to the first warp zone, and we're going to go right all the way to World 4. And this is the world that introduces Lakitu. And I really wish that thing had landed on me before I grabbed the fire flower. Also, this is an instance where being able to move the camera comes in handy. Nice to know where I would land. Alright, well, I'm just going to kind of move on since I'm small. I will, however, grab this hidden one up here. Alright, Lakitu's back. Screw you, Lakitu. Uh-oh. Get away! My momentum has killed me. I didn't say I would do perfect at this. Oh. I was looking up at Lakitu and didn't realize there was a Spiny on the ground. This time I will pay attention to the fact that there's going to be a Spiny on... Nobody likes Lakitu. Alright. Interestingly about Lakitu, normally he's way up high, but since the camera's down low, the programmers were nice enough to have him kinda scroll down with the camera. Alright. Can I, like, get in here? Thank you. I don't know how I didn't get chomped when I went inside the pipe, but whatever. Unfortunately, in this game, you can't stomp on Lakitu to get his cloud. That wouldn't become a thing until Super Mario World, aka Super Mario Bros. 4. That said, in Super Mario Maker, it doesn't matter what game mode you're in, you can ride Lakitu's cloud anytime. Alright, 4-2. This level has a bit of a tricky jump right at the start. When I was a kid, I always kind of dreaded this jump because you got this wide platform and then this narrow platform. But a little bit of careful jumping and not rushing into it, it's no big deal. Get rid of a few Goombas along the way, good thing I had the Fire Flower, and right here is some hidden coins. Don't ask me how I know about this coin block. It's just something I was somehow able to find out. I'm pretty sure I learned it on my own too. Like, I didn't even use Nintendo Power. I don't think I even owned any copies of Nintendo Power that covered this game. Anyway, some hidden blocks, and hit this, and that gets us a vine, which will allow us to go above the level to get to the next warp zone. Also, I like my current score. Oh, never mind. You'll have to back it up to see what the current score was. Alright, I need to do a little bit better jumping to get these here coins. Yeah, I imagine most people nowadays know about that block, but back when I was a kid, it's like, how do you find that out? Alright, World 8. This is the last world in the game. So things are going to be kind of difficult potentially, especially if I let myself get hit by bouncing shells. This level is also really long, so I'm kind of gonna... Oh, wait. One up. This level barely gives you enough time to beat it. In fact, it's probably not even a good idea to come down this warp pipe, because it just brings me to the next pipe over. But I want some coins. I think I can make it through the rest of this level without running out of time. Concept of time in this game, this sort of game, is interesting. It's like, why is the time limit there? What does the time represent? Is Mario dying of cancer? Was that joke too much? Maybe I shouldn't have made that? I would edit that out, but this doesn't get edited. So I'm just going to kind of quickly move along, because there's a particular spot I want to get to before the star wears out. And I'm not going to get to it. Every time I play through this level, it's a personal goal of mine to make it into this and kill the Koopa with the star. Alright, here's a fun jump. And I'm running out of time, but that's okay because the exit is right up ahead. The staircase is suddenly a little bit more difficult to get up, but no big deal. Now, if you want to talk about real interesting staircases, Super Mario Bros. 2, the Japanese Super Mario Bros. 2, sometimes it's just completely amidst the staircases. I had 2 shots to hit that spiny egg, and I failed. And then I failed again. This is why I'm collecting extra lives. Alright, so that makes getting up here a little bit more difficult. Especially with Lakitu sitting up there. Okay, where's that bouncing Koopa? Dang you. Let us hope that I do not get a game over for this, because that would kind of be detrimental to the amount of time I have before I can get through this. By the way, you notice how the camera moved up? The camera actually moved up on its own there. There's like certain parts of this game where the camera is automatically programmed to automatically move, which is handy for situations like that. It's even more handy for if you're on a high platform and there's a platform down below. It's like, where's the ground? Oh, here you go. Here's where the ground is. Thanks, camera. Second to last stair on first staircase. Well, it's a little late for that advice. Although if I die, I might have to take that advice. By the way, up to this point, if I reached a certain part of the level and died, I would not be sent back to the start of the level, because this game has checkpoints for every world except for World 8. So if I make it all the way to the end of this level and then die, that's doubly unfortunate. Alright, and here's one of the trickiest jumps in the game. Knowledge that you can run over one space gaps is very handy for that. Alright, I think I have enough time to grab a few coins. Isn't there some power-up in here? I know there's like supposed to be a power-up or something in this room, but I can never seem to find it. I don't know. Just could have sworn there's supposed to be a power-up in there. Slow-moving bullet bills. Though, not as slow-moving as they are nowadays. Alright, running out of time again, but that's okay, because I'm almost at the end. You know, if I was really quick, I could probably hit that turtle while he was still on the staircase, and then infinite jump him to get some extra lives, but we don't have time for that. World 8-3. Alright. It is absolutely imperative. Hello, Mario McCain. It is absolutely imperative that I finish this stage with a fire flower. And considering I've got Hammer Brothers, that's not going to be very easy. There's only 2 power-ups in this level, so I have to make sure that I don't take any more hits. Oh, by the way, the camera just moved on its own again to let me know that there's pits down there and stuff. Hello, Zoom 2900, thank you for subbing. You're just in time because on Friday I'm going to be streaming Super Mario Maker, like everybody else on YouTube. But I don't care that everybody's doing it, it's something that I really want to do. Alright, I destroyed the Hammer Brothers. That means I get my fire flower. The camera moves automatically so I can see this guy in pits. Alright, now I just slowly proceed to the rest of the level, killing these pesky Hammer Brothers who are on the ground. And it is hard to get through ground Hammer Brothers without a fire flower. They're like relentless in their throwing, like look how many hammers they're throwing. How do you get past that without taking a hit? With fireballs, that's how. And then there's a little line in the wall. It's actually a block. It took me a long time to figure out that that was a block. I thought it was just like some sort of rail in the wall. It was made pretty obvious in Super Mario Brothers, or Super Mario... Oh, shoot! Darn it! I was doing good! So, that block that I was talking about was made pretty obvious in Super Mario Brothers on Super Mario All-Stars, because this brick wall isn't in the foreground, it's the background. Which means that block is in the foreground and looks completely different from the background. You die. And then you die. Tell you what, as annoying as the Hammer Brothers are in this game, they're actually my favorite Mario Brothers enemy. Particularly like later incarnations, especially like the ones you see in the Paper Mario games. I just really like how they're drawn. Alright. Let's do this with a little bit less fail now. And this time when I get to the flagpole, I won't back up to make a running start. I'll just accept low points from the flagpole. I might as well grab the coins. Just for the points. Actually, I've got enough points for the first unlockable, so don't have to worry too much about that. Alright. Alright, I still got the 5,000 points from that. And now, we are at the last level of the game. World 8-4. Technically speaking, this is the first castle that we've encountered on this adventure, but there's 7 more we skipped over. Now this level is kinda tricky. The room that I am in right now infinitely loops. The only way to get out of it is to find the correct pipe. If I go into the wrong pipe, I go back to the start of the level. And that goes for every room. If I go into the wrong pipe in this room, it's back to the start of the level. Thankfully, I played this game a whole lot of times, so I know exactly where all the pipes that I want to go through are. Next one is right up there. Get the invisible coin block, and in we go. Now, as far as keeping this fire flower goes, I want to be able to keep it, but that's going to be kind of difficult in this room because cheeps. Got flying fish. And I need to make sure not to get hit. And now we're underwater. I really like how the castle wall is green when we're underwater. Once again, that's something that's kind of changed in the Super Mario All-Stars version. It's just generic ground. So I kind of like the aesthetics of this version more. The NES style graphics, that is. Alright, well, that blooper doesn't want to hang around. This one, on the other hand, does. There's like 2 types of bloopers in this game. There's the ones that run away from you when you look at them, and the ones who chase you regardless. They'll all chase you if you're not looking at them. Anyway, the reason I want the fire flower is because I killed the reason off screen. There's a Hammer Brother there. Or there was a Hammer Brother there. Alright. Get through here. Shoot Bowser with a few fireballs. And that's it. We've beaten the game. Thank you, Mario. Your quest is over. We present you with a new quest. Also, there's some animation there. The original Super Mario Bros. Did not have animation there. So it's kind of nice that they added animation there. Also, Princess Toadstool is really young in this game. The end. But wait, there's more! We got a nice little picture here. And an award. Kind of a triumphant award at that. Alright, I guess I'll go ahead and put my name in, and by that I mean GBW, Game Boy Wednesdays. So there's my high score. Where do I stand here? I've beaten Boo, I've beaten Bowser. Boo's score is the one that I wanted to beat because if we go back to the menu, main menu, we got a new option here. I'll get to that momentarily, but first, let's go into the album. I should have a picture here, and in fact I do. I got the Mario Award. Do I have anything else? Oh, I got a few things here. We got Mario with a bunch of fireworks. I assume I got that because I triggered fireworks at the end of the level. You trigger fireworks if the last number in the time left is a 1, a 3, or a 6. I want to say Mario with a 1-up, Mario climbing a vine, and Mario getting what he deserves. It's a lot better than a cake. Or is it? I don't know, guys. Which do you think you would prefer, a kiss or a cake? Also, if I wanted to, I could print this with a Game Boy printer. There's a printer made for the Game Boy. Oh, these have comments on them. You're a hero. You rescued Peach. Cool. Well, let's take a look at the other comments then. You found the bonus stage. Indeed I have. Alright, you got a 1-up mushroom. And a fireworks show just for you. Oh, and the award. Hooray, you cleared World 8-4. Are there any other pictures? Oh gosh, there's a whole lot. We got a Goomba. Stomped a Goomba. Lockatoo. You knocked Lockatoo off his cloud. Bullet Bill. You stomped Bullet Bill. Alright! Hammer Brothers. I think part of the reason why I like the Hammer Brothers is their beak. Which is interesting, because aren't these guys basically just Koopa Troopas? They don't have beaks. Maybe like it's armor that they put on their mouths in order to protect their mouths. But I just really like the design of the Hammer Brother. You defeated the Hammer Bros. Cool. And of course, great, you toppled a Koopa Troopa. And is this the last one? Good job, you beat a Buzzy Beetle. Oh, and we got a piece of this right here. You blazed the last 4 Bowsers. Well, sort of. I blazed one of the last 4 Bowsers. Anything in the toy box? Oh, there's something right here. We got Peach. Oh, is that a song? How do we... Alright, well if you press start and you have notes like that, it plays a little song, and you can write your own song if you want. I think if you want to go like... Oh, press select in order to go through different symbols. I don't know how it works. We don't have time to find out how it works. Got different ones to go through. There's like a picture of the original NES art. Also, it's been confirmed. Mario is not about to fall to his death. Oh, wait. Alright. Alright, got 5 more minutes to go through this. Let's check out challenges real quick. So it's interesting to see this challenge menu where I've only unlocked a couple levels up here and then there's World 8. So the point of challenge mode is you want to get a high score, you want to find all 5 red coins, and you want to find Yoshi. So we're going to go ahead and go into 1-1 real quick and I'll show you how this works. There's the first red coin. Get a little mushroom. Nice 1,000 points. Now, this time I'm not going to take the shortcut through the level because that skips everything. Instead, we're going to hit this. There's no lives in this mode, so instead of an extra life, it gave me 2,000 points. And hitting that fast enough gets me the second red coin. Get a Starman. There's another red coin. Some extra 1,000 points. Where's the last coin? I don't know, but Yoshi's right here. The last 2 coins, I should say. I think I missed one of the coins. Yep, I missed one of the coins. That's kind of unfortunate. Your results. We got 4 of the 5 coins, so we failed that. We didn't even beat the target score. But at least we got Yoshi. It's nice that Yoshi is in this game. It's too bad you can't ride him. Yeah, there is a bit of a Mario 64 vibe with collecting the red coins. Anyway, that's what challenge modes is about. You need to get all the red coins, you need to get a target score, and you need to find all the Yoshi eggs. I've actually succeeded in doing this. I've actually owned an actual physical copy of this game. I got all of the stuff, but you see how this bar filled up a little at the bottom? Even though I completed the challenge mode, the bar was not filled up all the way. And it's like, well, dang, what do I do in order to get above 100%? Naturally, I decided to screw that noise. And we're going to go over here now. So, actually, let's back up a bit. So I mentioned the versus game at the start of this, where you play against another player. The way that works is you play through these race courses and try to get to the end first. Thankfully, even though I don't have a way to actually play the versus game, I actually do have a way to play the versus game. That's what the Boo is. He's a computer player for the versus game. So we got like 4 different stages, or 8 different stages here. We're just going to go into the first one. Now we're just going to kind of run through this, leave Boo behind. Now, these stages are unique to this mode, which is interesting. So we got like 8 stages in this game that are not in the original Super Mario Brothers. We got these annoying blocks that get in your way. Ideally, I want them to be empty, but Boo is kind of a pest. He blocks my path every so often. I don't know what triggers him to flip the blocks, but whatever. So that's the first one. I didn't do terribly good on that. Let me do that one more time. I know I should probably do another stage, but there's something in particular I want to be able to show off. Oh, here we go. Gotta be careful with that one part. Dang, he's catching up. Oh yeah! So the thing about Boo is he keeps track of the amount of time it took for you to get past a level. Which means right now he's matching my current speed. Or the speed that I managed the first time I beat him. The fact that I'm ahead of him now pretty much means that I'm doing a heck of a lot better than I was the first time. But I still want to be careful. Oh wait, never mind, that's the end. Oh, and Boo's been swatched out for a faster Boo. Think I can beat that Boo? I don't know. I'll try one more stage though. So I got through that stage pretty fast, so he'd probably be pretty difficult to beat. I probably didn't want to hit that. I don't know if this will help me. Oh gosh, it kind of keeps going even when you, while the power-up is... Oh gosh. Oh! Screw you! I think I was supposed to go this way. Ah. I don't know if being big is helping me in this situation. Well, I at least did good enough to get a green Boo. In case you're wondering, the fastest Boo possible is like a black Boo. Anyway, that's going to be the end of Super Mario Bros. Deluxe. Now, there is one other unlockable that gets right here. If I go back to my records, so there's Luigi's score, sitting pretty at 300,000 points. If I manage to beat that score, I unlock the Japanese Super Mario Bros. 2. But unfortunately a dumbed down version of it. There's it's missing the last 5 worlds of the game, and some of the elements of the game, for example wind, are missing. It's unfortunate. Despite that, with all the features in this game, and plus this challenge mode right here, and plus this challenge mode right here, I still think this is the best version of Super Mario Bros. To own. Now, if the Japanese Super Mario Bros. 2 is real important for you, I suggest buying it on the Virtual Console or finding Super Mario All-Stars on the Super Nintendo. Or Wii. Was also on the Wii. Anyway, let us move on to the next game. So, with a whopping 40 votes, I don't know how that happened, the winner, the popular vote of last week, is Mania. Copy-paste was strong in that level. Were there repeating elements? Because I wasn't really paying attention to that. Anyway, we are playing as a mole named Muddy, who is trying to rescue his family from a farmer. When we last left off, I kinda got stuck in this room, and boy was I being dumb about it. So, here's why I got stuck. I picked up this barrel, I tossed it behind me, and I plugged the hole over there. And that basically makes it so that I cannot reach the end of this room. I can't go through the pipes, and with the barrel in the hole, I can't get through the barrel. There's a hole over here, but it's being blocked by a weight. So it's like, how the heck do I get through this room? Well, unfortunately, in my confused state of mind, I completely forgot that I even put the barrel in the hole. I figured the barrel was there to begin with, which is kind of dumb. All I had to do in order to figure out what to do is leave the room and go back into it, and the room's reset. And it's like, oh, the barrel's not there anymore. So here's how I'm supposed to get through this room. Before I roll the barrel, I need to come over here. Is it safe here? Alright, it's safe here. And then move this weight here. Make another hole because I want this piece of cabbage. And now that grants me access to this hole. Which means I can now roll that. And then throw this. And by moving the weight, it does not go in that hole down there. So now I can just come up here. Where's the exit? Oh, it's right here. There. That's the end of the room. I made that way too difficult last time. Oh hey, we reached another checkpoint. Well, not really a checkpoint because it saves after every room. You can't throw cabbage into an elbow pipe. Why, you ask? Heck, I don't know. See ya! That refills my health. And we should be getting close to the end of this. Alright, how do I want to do this room? Actually, this room doesn't look very difficult. Or is it? Well, the answer to that question can be answered by hopping down this hole. Actually, no, I'd say this is not going to be very difficult. This room is going to be considerably easier than the others. Alright, step 1. Kill these two guys. Get my cabbage, because cabbage is cabbage, and we want it. Oh, this room is actually going to be difficult. I was just going to move the ball here, but it's like, how do I push it in then? That's actually a good question. Wait a sec. Was the old mole telling me that I can't push a cabbage into the pipes to let me know that I wanted to make a cabbage block the path? Let's reset the room. I think that resets the room. No, it doesn't reset the... Oh wait, yeah, it does. Awesome. So we're gonna kind of take care of these guys again. Actually, no, I guess the cabbage wouldn't really be needed, would it? What would I want to do to this room then? Oh, I know what I want to do. Yeah. Okay, I didn't need to reset the room then. Oh, I regret everything. I'll take the hit. And this will clear the room for me. I really like this pipe mechanic. Alright, do I go back for health? It was the last room back, so sure, I'll get some extra health. You can always get more health. He has like an infinite supply of health. We got the pufferfish again. I don't like the pufferfish. What do I want to do here? I want to go underground. That's what I want to do. Well, that's interesting. This hole here leads out of the room. Is there a reason to go out of the room? Oh, there's 2 exits. Huh. So, which exit is the one that I want? Alright, I think I know what I want to do. I want to kill these guys first, actually. That kills you. Because these guys were just a nuisance in that one room. Oops, I didn't actually grab the cabbage. Yep, stage left is where I'm going. There we go. And I can just grab my cabbage. Hello, Red Eye. Alright. And then I want to come this way. To move that there. And this will be this. Oh, there's another path leading out of the room down there. What is with that? Kinda weird. Alright. Wanna do this. Oh. You can't slam it into the pipe. I guess technically speaking, this room is not complete yet. So I wonder how I'm going to handle down there. Oh, even more pufferfish. Lovely. Well, here's this path. Well, I can't go up from there. Is this leading the bonus area? It's leading to a preview of another room. Dang, I'm not even close to getting through World 4, am I? Easiest room in the game. But now we're going to have this. What's this? Lets me go faster. Cool. Going faster is actually pretty handy. How long does going faster last, I wonder? That was not difficult. That was considerably easier than level 2's. There's a 20 points for me. Goes towards the completion bonus rate thing. As I said before, I'm not going for 100%, but the extra points are nice to have anyway. Makes me feel good. Alright, what am I doing in this room? Well, there's the ball there. No idea how I'm supposed to get to that ball. Are we sure that I can't do anything in here? Bump my head, bump my head, bump my head. Can I pop out of here anywhere? No. Do pipes go on spikes? It's a good question. I'm just wondering how I'm supposed to, like, do anything with this ball. Ow! Well, it pays to experiment. Ow. That's not fair. I was on the next tile. I'll save my health. In fact, I'm just going to go ahead and die on purpose. Oh, and it starts me from there. Well, that's an interesting room. Now I know how I'm supposed to beat it. Ow. There we go. I was kind of nervous there. Alright. I need to time this. And get out of the way. I was kind of hoping to kill one of those guys. Oh hey, I got extra health for that one. Oh, I need this other pipe. Ow. You had to get in one last shot, didn't you? Okay, first question. If I move this pipe, will it stay moved when I come back around? No. So I can't leave the room to solve this puzzle. Alright, I know what to do. It's interesting how these rooms are looping around on themselves. I want to kill you. Shouldn't have done that. I've made a hole where I shouldn't. You know what? I feel like getting some extra health. Definitely would be interesting if the idea of blocking the boulder with cabbage actually came into play. Alright. Ha, I got two of them stuck. Alright. Oops. Didn't want to do that. Just wanted to give it a light tug. So I need... Oh. I'm being dumb. Well, I messed up. Try that again. I was hoping I wouldn't have to go back into this room. Will you get out of my way? I took one step too far down. Alright, this is what I want to do here. Kill you. Oh, really? I'm having a little trouble here. I got it anyway. I'm gonna have to go back for health again, though. Did I mention I really dislike those pufferfish? Screw those pufferfish. Alright. Oh, wait, wait, wait! I didn't want to walk down. I just wanted to kind of peek at this room. Alright, there's the boulder. This room looks potentially difficult. I'm gonna want to come back with full health. You know, I really hope we beat this world before we're done for today. I would hate to be in this world for a third video, for a third week. Actually, I think this is the third week. Well, I'd hate to be in this world for a whole month then. Well, with Super Mario Bros. In the mix, it's entirely possible that this game will get outvoted. Why did I think I could move then? Then again, once again, we have a situation where Super Mario, or where Mania already has votes even before the stream started. Alright, well, I'm not doing a whole lot underground here. Oh, I know what to do. I'm gonna have to be like super quick here. Wish me luck. Well, I took a hit, but it worked. Still nowhere near the end. Alright, I'm gonna have to do some digging here. Chef Boyardee kit. The last time I tried using a Chef Boyardee pizza kit, it was like 10 years ago. It did not work out. It just wound up like having really sticky dough. Alright. I missed one of them. That's okay. Oh, that was weird. The barrel was not grabbable at first, so I just stumbled on top of it. That said, regarding Chef Boyardee, I do so enjoy nut bunnies. How many times have I said that in this stream so far? Alright, what I'm going to want to do here... is that. And I'll just have to take the hit. Oh wait, I bet I can do this without taking a hit. I was wrong. Get off of me! Why are you just standing there? You're supposed to walk to the right! So, I like Chef Boyardee ravioli, is what I was trying to say. Haven't had it in a while, though. Ooh, a twofer. Haven't had it in a while, and that's because... it creates quite a mess out of the bowl. Screw you, guy. Alright. Should be easy to get through this now. I pushed it too far. Gosh, dang it. It's like I had it. I was like less than a minute away from beating the level. And I had to go and push the pipe against the wall. Let's do this correctly. I wonder how far we are from the boss. Oh, alright. Kind of a roundabout way to do this, but I got it. I think Chef Boyardee kind of appeals to the kid in me. These guys. You bet I'm gonna kill them all. No, this is an interesting room. We're tossing barrels. Sure, I'll take the health. This is like too easy, this room here. I feel like I'm doing something horribly wrong and I'm gonna regret it. Nope, that's how you beat that room. I'll accept that. Alright. What do I want to do here? Well, I know the first thing I'm going to do. Takes care of those guys. Yeah, I knew that was too easy. Am I going to have to come back to this room from another direction? I don't see another entrance to this room, so I guess not. Alright, let me take a look down here again. Alright, I see what I want to do. That was much easier. These rooms are getting much easier, and that is pretty good news for me. All right, so am I going to have to? Huh. All right. Well, let's see where this leads. Oh, there's 2 underground exits. Man, they're getting crazy with those. Oh, hey, it's a sign. Mad Wrencher. Use elbow pipes to defeat Mad Wrencher. Watch out for his bombs. Oh, we're almost at the boss. We're also almost out of time. So, which way to the Mad Wrencher then? Oh, this is a lot of health. I don't know if there's a way up. All this health lying around. You know what? I'll just save that for a little bit. Just in case I need to grab some health before the boss. Oh, this room's a gimme. League of Legends. Is that a Game Boy game? Alright, I'm guessing the boss room is coming up next. So what's all the hearts there for, down here for if I can just get a heart from the old mole? You can't climb up anywhere. Alright, I'm going to give Mole Mania an extended amount of time just for the sake of finally beating the boss. We're not at the boss! Gosh, dang it! And this room looks more complicated than it should be. But it probably isn't. Oh, I know what to do. Oh wait. Ow. I screwed up. I really want to find out what that is in the middle there. I also really wish I had collected the map, because I really want to know how far I am from the boss of this world. Well, at the very least, I know what I need to do in order to beat this level. Move that there. Move that like that. They're getting really tricksy with these bouncing objectives. Alright, this time do that. Do that. Well, if I pop up... Alright, what is this thing here? Surrender. Clear the level you're on now. That's a neat item. Alright, so I did this wrong then. I'm not seeing it. I do have to go underground in order to get somewhere else, right? You know what? I don't know if the next room is the boss, but we're out of time for this game, so I'm just going to have to continue this some more next week, assuming this game gets the popular vote. Yeah, point to the screen, that'll help. You're too late, we're out of time. We're going to move on to the next game on the list, and the third game is going to be loaded momentarily. Let me adjust the volume for it. Third game is Attack of the Killer Tomatoes, based on a cartoon, which itself is based on a movie, neither of which I've seen. So yeah, I chose this game because of the title. It's like, hey, that's an attention grabber. Sometime I'll have to see the movie and or cartoon. Lots of copyright information down there at the bottom. Should we go ahead and watch it all, or should we get moving? The theme song for the cartoon? It's the movie and TV show was sort of a dumb idea on purpose. Sort of like Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Oh wait, demo mode. Let's not do that. I don't know what this game is going to be like, aside from it's a platformer. As you recall from last episode, Dr. Gangrene has begun an assault on the world beginning with San Zucchini. His tomatoes have taken over the city and nearby countryside. Only one man can stand up to them. Tomato Wars veteran Wilbur Finletter. We join our game already in progress. Alright, so I already did a little bit of testing with this. As it turns out, guess which button is the jump button? Is it the A button like every platformer on the Game Boy? No, that's the attack button. The jump button is the B button. That's dumb. But anyway, A button is attack. You got that kick, if you duck you get that kick, if you hold up you get punches. And if you attack while getting on that cloud, you get on the cloud. Kinda figured that out by accident. I think all that's up here is points. Lots of points. What are the points of the points? Don't know. Alright, it's going to be blind from here on. We got slowdown. Oh, we also got the tomato things. Attack them. Oh gosh, get off. What's that up there? Oh boy, watch out for tomatoes. Ow. I don't know what I grabbed. Oh, if you hold the select button, you get on a skateboard. I don't know what the point of that is. And you cannot pause the game. I don't know why you have to click kick in order to get on the cloud. Did I just collect a tomato? Did they like turn good after you stomp on them? Oh gosh, respawns. Okay, well that's a gameplay element right there. This game is having trouble running. Oh, dropping platforms. What is this thing? I don't know. Get away from me. Oh, what the? Ow. Do I climb down the... Why do I climb down the tree stump? Why am I... What is going... What is even? Do I have to collect something? I bet I have to collect something in order to be able to finish the level. I like how the camera is having trouble keeping... Okay. So, I just got killed by a tomato wearing a sombrero. Can I go down other tree trunks? No, it's just that one. And that rock's not a rock. So what is my goal then, if not just to get to the end of the level? Okay, I can go down this one. Oh, that one works. I don't know if there's any reason to get points, but they're just lying around. That's kind of weird, actually. You get points by literally collecting them. Not by stomping on enemies, not by grabbing coins, but you're grabbing just raw points. Oh, I got a medal. Is the medal what I wanted? What's this? I just collected a thing. Oh, they're not reusable. So the reason why the start button does not attack, or does not, the reason why the start button, what am I trying to say? The reason the start button does not pause the game is because it's your sub-weapon button. Health? Let's see what rises down in my inventory. Oh, there's my health. It's that little itty bitty heart in the top left corner of my inventory. Having to use the select button to skateboard is just a little bit awkward. Alright, well, since I collected a medal, is the medal what I wanted to collect in order to exit the stage? Or is there some other objective? Get down! Alright, so I'm supposed to collect a medal or something. And now the weather. Continued slimy with sudden flurries of tomatoes throughout the country. Yuck. Alright, level 2. I don't know what that bag was. Can I break into the mailbox? Oh! I sort of can. I did not expect anything to actually happen. Oh! Let's do that again. If you hit the street light, you're invincible. Not for very long. Can I go in the door somehow? Oh, that's a thing. It throws things. I just collected a thing. I got my swords. I don't know how useful the swords are going to be. Lightning! I guess that's invisibility. Kick the trash can. Got some points out of it. So it's kind of like an exploration sort of game here. Trying to find I don't know what. You know what? That's not worth it. Oh, the exit's up there. Oh gosh. And I died. Okay, so the heart icon is not my health then. I don't know what my health is. Alright guys, help me out here. If you see something drop or anything whenever I take a hit, let me know what it is so I can figure out how much health I actually have. I like how I'm just breaking windows to get items. Oh, there's my medal. I'll just take the leap of faith. So is that tomato. Take that, tomato. By the way, in case you're wondering, no, you cannot jump when you're skateboarding. You can't do anything but skateboard. The heart on the left is my lives. I've got 1 life left. After this stream, I'm kind of going to have to like look at what happened in this stream and see what happens when I collect different things. Ow. Can I go through the exit? No. I'm supposed to collect something, but I don't know what it is. It's not that, is it? Alright, I got the thing. Can I leave the level? Watch out for that guy. Okay, maybe I'm supposed to collect that. San Zucchini's most honored landmark, Thin Letters Pizza Parlor, is swarming with tomatoes. We can expect Wilbur to make a valiant stand. Let's hope it's not his last. Are any of these names sounding familiar, Rosser? What's this up here? It causes damage. Maybe my medals are health. Because I saw that go down when I got up there. Alright, I got a whole bunch of swords now. I should probably take advantage of them. Where am I going? Take that. Ow. Alright, for real, I need to take advantage of my swords. When I get the chance. I don't know why there's so much slowdown. Move, camera. Move, camera. Alright. This is my sword now. Well, that was useless. Alright, good. They do cause damage if they bounce off the walls. Oh, found my can of tomatoes. Tomato juice, is it? Ow! Where did you come from? Oh, there was another medal. I want back up there. What the... What? Hello folks, it is true. The game is up and the tomatoes have won. I repeat, the tomatoes have won. Ha 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 ha, no one can stop me now. I rule the world. Try again if you dare. Alright. Well, so guys, this is interesting. When you get a game over, there's a cutscene for the game over. That's like a rare thing there for video games. Alright, restart is start. That brings me to the title screen. I want to continue, so select. So, I'm guessing what happened there was I jumped into a machine and something happened. Well, so much for getting 100 tomatoes. Ah! I wasn't paying a whole lot of attention. Did that tomato I collect start getting bigger when I collected it? Oh, I'm gonna die. Give me that. Yeah, the medals are definitely your health in this game. And I'm losing it quite a lot. Dang it. Well, at this rate, this might be as far as we get in this stream. And you're welcome, Dead Zergling. I'm definitely glad I came up with this idea, playing 3 different Game Boy games every week. Especially the idea with the voting to pick which game I continue playing. It's like, what game is going to get picked? I need to remember that guy's in there. You, take that. Ow. There's my tomato juice. Give me that. I need it. Oh. Don't land in the machine. Do not land in the machine. Machine bad. I don't know if there was supposed to be a way to recover from whatever happened in that machine, but... Oh, you jumped! You're not supposed to jump, you're just supposed to roll off. There. Takes care of you. Now, do they, like, grow into monsters? No, they just eventually explode. I'm still wondering why I'm breaking windows to acquire power-ups, or points. Why am I breaking windows? Was that a thing that the main character did in the cartoon or something? What?! If you kick the barrel and then try to walk past it, it kills you? Well, I was on my last hit point, but it hurts you? Seriously? Why is your own barrel causing damage? So, pro tip, don't outrun the barrel. I don't know why I'm hunting down all these points. They're just kind of satisfying to grab. Alright, this time I remember that guy's in there. There's my tomato juice. Ow. Do I actually get anything interesting out of the windows besides points? Let's just move on. Do that. Sombrero tomato. I bet that's an actual character in the show. There was a little fanfare there. I wonder what that was about. Gotta watch that. So many points, so little time. More swords. I'm having easy enough time attacking enemies with my melee attacks. Oh gosh, let's not fall. As our hero takes to the rooftops, Dr. Gangrene prepares to launch thousands of tomatoes against the world. Can Wilbur stop him in time? Let's return to the battlefield. Definitely not the greatest game ever, but it's playable. Playable is pretty important. Alright, moving clouds are now bouncing. I guess I might as well go down here. Gotta explore. Okay, good news, you can jump off the ladders. Oh hey, you can get health from the windows, so it's definitely worth breaking them. You get a medal for breaking windows. I just had to say that again to let it sink in. Oh, and you also get enemies. Maybe it's not worth breaking the windows then. Also, you cannot grab onto a ladder mid-jump. Alright, I'm almost at a 1-up, potentially. Anything down there? I can't tell, so going this way. $95. It's too bad you can't scroll the camera down in this game. Oh, they can bounce too. Guess I'm going down now. Oh good, there's ground. Rooftops. Alright, well there's the exit, but I haven't found my tomato juice yet. Tomato juice. That's not meant for me, is it? I wasn't paying attention. Did I get a 1-up? I assume I got a 1-up. Oh, it happens to be in a window that I happened to break. I wasn't even trying to break the window. I was just trying to get out of there because the ground was collapsing. It's a good thing that that happened to be the correct window. Well, we're done then. Off to the end. Crisis update. Wilbur Fenletter has survived Operation Rooftop and is now descending into the lair of Beefsteak, Gangrene's bullish super tomato. Stay tuned for further updates. Am I about to hit a boss fight? I wonder how long this game is. Whoa! We got Mario blocks up in here. Okay, the flames do not hurt you. That does. Oh, I'm gonna die again. You know, it's probably not a good idea to kick boiling pots. No. No. I guarantee, though, that the tomato juice is going to be in one of these pots. Tomato sauce for the pizzeria? Huh. Why is pizza sauce important? Oh, got another room. Whoa. Music changed. What's going on? Oh gosh! That's a boss. It's a little bit picky how I land on this guy. I guess that's it. He kind of exploded there, but I was off the screen, so I couldn't quite watch the explosion. If we get to see the next boss, I'll make sure to watch him explode. On land and sea, Wilbur's our anti-tomato hero. Let's see how well he does in the air. Alright. I'm probably not going to make any use out of these swords that I have. Why am I throwing swords anyway? You don't throw swords, you swing them. It. Tricky platforming here. Nah, it's easier to use melee attacks. I got a package. I don't know what the package does, but I got it. Oops. Oh, good, that's not bottomless. I wonder what makes that 100 points different from the others. It's got an X on it. I wonder. Three. Ow. Well, I found the exit, but doesn't do me any good. Okay, so apparently the 100 points that I'm collecting aren't actually worth 100 points. That sounds like a weird show. Around the world every hour or so. This is Whitley White with your Tomato War update. Dr. Gangrene has vowed to become the first video game villain to rule the world. For a rebuttal, we return you now to Wilbur on the front lines. Who was the first video game villain to rule the world? Yeah, I don't see that ending well. Let's just go this way. Yeah, sure. Land on the platform and then fall anyway. Yeah, it probably was Kefka. Kefka was the first one that came to my mind. I bet the tomato sauce is over here or something. Alright, unusual looking block. Do you do anything? No? Oh, that one guy's gone. Cool. Doesn't do me any good. Or, I mean, it does me good, but there was no point to climbing there. Are you sure there's, like, nothing in any of these windows? No? Guess not. The camera needs to do a better job of keeping up. Yeah, I knew I couldn't trust that bush. Oh, there's an invincibility stoplight. Ow, there was a thing in there. I checked that window and I paid. Where's some health? I need a medal. There's a medal. I think this will be the last level we'll play, and then that'll be the end of the stream. That was a cloud. Wait for the cloud. Ugh. Oh. Wait. Ow. Alright, I know there's health up here. And I don't think I collected my tomato juice. So I just need to focus on making my way through the sky. I need to be careful with my jumps. It helped if the camera kept up. Can't even keep up with a cloud. No! Oh! Well, I got a one up anyway. Alright, I guess for that one cloud, I'm just going to have to kind of do a kick in order to get it to bounce me. Like so. There we go. I made it! Oh, and how convenient. The tomato juice is right by the exit. And that'll be it. If this game gets voted for, we'll continue from there next week. But that's pretty much the end of this stream. So Rosser, are you the last one in my stream? That's the end of my stream. If you're interested in voting for me to play a game, something like that, let's try that again. So, today I played Super Mario Bros. Deluxe, Mania for the 5th time, and Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. Down in the description, there is a link to a straw poll. In that straw poll, you can vote for which of today's 3 games I play more of next week. Do I return to Super Mario Bros. Deluxe or Attack of Killer Tomatoes? Or do I continue forth and try to get even further in Mole Mania and hopefully finally reach the boss of level 4? That's up to you. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, by all means, like, comment, or subscribe. A little friendly attention can help bring me even more. And for even more Let's Playing goodness from myself and from others, check out RPGMmag.com. Link is in the description. Thank you guys for watching, and I'm going to go ahead and end this stream. I don't know what I'll be playing next week, but I do know that on Friday I will be starting to stream Super Mario Maker. It's going to be fun.